What's up guys, it's me Lori, aka Loretta Chow, the sex reporter, and forgive the setting, I'm not in the Miata. I'm actually in a hotel room packing to go back to New York from DC, and I wanted to give you guys an update. So the past week I've basically been celebrating my birthday. It wasn't planned that way, it just so happened that I was in China on the day of working, and then the day after I went back to New York, after which I celebrated again with my family and friends, and then came down to DC for work and was surprised by my friends down here who, you know, showed up to celebrate as well. So I'm just kind of overwhelmed that you get older and sometimes it feels like people drift away because you live in different cities, or, you know, people grow up and we sort of get busy with our adulting stuff. We have like families and stuff to other responsibilities, and yet those friendships last, you know what I mean? Not something we plan when we're young, like we sort of just think everything's gonna be the same forever, and they're not. But at the same time, when you really form those like awesome relationships, that is what sustains you and what keeps you going. Kind of similar to a video that I did recently about the study from Harvard that talks about how relationships really get you through life and make you happy and healthy physically and mentally as you get older. And they were not talking exclusively about romantic relationships. They were talking about community and family and friendships and coworkers. And I have been super lucky just to always have a great group of people around me, whether it's at work or it's my friendships that I formed from when I was young up until now. I'm grateful for them every day, but they just really reminded me this week that I've always got family around me. Since I'm 35 now, it's actually kind of fitting, I guess, that I've done some videos recently about being in your 30s, and I do have some more to come, but this is not gonna be all that this channel is about, obviously. There is a video coming up that I think I mentioned in my last Miata Mondays vlog about an interview with Tian, who is in her 20s and gives her perspective on dating and sex as a professional bodybuilder. So look out for that coming up. Also, this is a shirt by an artist named Liu-wong, and she is the one who actually designed the subway ads for Unbound, which is a sex toy company that does like wearable sex toys. She did this awesome like mural that they were gonna feature in the subway. It got rejected by the MTA because it was sexual, and it caused a little bit of an uproar. Basically because the MTA advertises Viagra and all kinds of things that acknowledge male sexuality, and yet felt that these like cool, you know, murals, which really weren't even that explicit, were not appropriate for subway riders. So that has actually been changed. I think that they will actually accept the ads now. I haven't seen them myself in the subway, but I've also been traveling, so we'll see if they're there. I hope they are. I'm gonna interview Kristen hopefully when she does a show in New York upcoming, and you guys should keep a lookout for that too. As far as the shirt though, this features some of her work, and I have an extra one that I purchased that I would like to give away to one of my Patreon supporters. So in case you guys don't know, I'm on Patreon. It's a sort of platform where creators like myself can get support from people who want to contribute as little as like $1 a month. I put up exclusive content for those supporters, whether it's like uncut interviews or something else, and I also sometimes do giveaways. The last giveaway was of one of these vibrator necklaces from Crave, and this time it's going to be one of these t-shirts. If you guys want that, check out the Patreon with the link down below. Lastly, I wanted to direct your attention to an article that I posted on thesexreporter.com. This was an interview with another YouTuber. Her YouTube channel goes by Morena in Japan, but her name is Brianna, and she's 19, she's a student in Kyoto. She started making these videos called Hoeing Japan and got some attention just because people tend to react very strongly to women expressing their sexuality, especially young women her age. And I think that it's just worth talking about, raising those questions, because people do think, you know, is she mature enough to be handling all this sex and yada yada yada. And she of course has a very strong point of view and something to say about that. She feels that she is out trying to empower women, and I asked her a lot of questions sort of addressing some of the comments on her channel. She had really interesting answers, and she's just generally hilarious. So I'm gonna link both her channel down below and the interview that I did with her so you can see what she had to say about that. I think that's all for the updates that I have for you today. I want to quickly upload this before I go back to New York, so hopefully I'll be able to have a fast enough connection to do that, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.